having a bucket list. What are the things that you actually want to try and experience? What are your hopes? What are your dreams? What are the goals that you still want to achieve? And what are your fantasy? A lot of couples, they're very shy and uncomfortable talking about these things. And I think it's actually very important. It creates trust and stronger connection between the two of you if you establish having that time to go into deep conversation with each other. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Gladys on Love. Today's video, I will be sharing some fun tips on how we can sustain love and keep the fire burning, how we can grow and flourish in our relationship. Because at the core of our being, we want to love and be loved. And there's so many ways to actually express it. But before we jump into my video, if you're new to this channel, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. That allows me to create more content like this in the future. All right, going back. So, first step that I would love to share is having a gratitude practice. We want to feel appreciated inside a relationship, and most of the time, we tend to focus on the things that we don't like. So instead of actually complaining about the things that you don't like, why not focus on the things that you appreciate? And for me personally, when my partner tells me that, oh, I like it when you do this to me, I like it when you wear that kind of dress, I like it when you wash the dishes, when you clean, it makes me feel good and it makes me want to continue doing that good thing instead of when you keep saying that, oh, I don't like when you do this, I don't like. It creates a friction and a fight, and we don't want that to happen. So, having a gratitude practice is actually very important. And I personally love to do a gratitude journal in the morning. And that's something that you can also incorporate together as a couple. Second thing would be do some activities that would create novelty and excitement inside your relationship. Especially when you're in long-term relationship, it tends to get boring and just like stagnant like that. And we don't want our relationship to be boring. So it's so important to actually create something new. And a few examples that you can actually do is, let's say, for example, instead of just going to bed and cuddling and then falling asleep, why don't you have a massage night where you can actually make each other calm and massage each other? That's actually a beautiful practice to do and one of my favorite. And another tip would be, if you're a woman and you're a stay-at-home partner and your partner husband is away, like surprise your partner by wearing a sexy lingerie so that when they come home, they see you in that sexy dress and that makes them happy and excited to be home. But don't do it all the time. Just do it when he least expected. Now, for a guy, it would also be nice to surprise your woman, by coming home bringing a flower, a chocolate, not just during anniversary, birthdays, but just randomly. That actually makes the woman also feel loved and appreciated. And another simple thing that each of you can actually do is to hug each other randomly or kiss each other and whisper to each other, like, you look so beautiful. I love you and I appreciate you. Those simple words actually and simple act could actually ignite the feeling of love and it really helps to keep that fire burning within your relationship. Another tip would be have a deep talk. Most relationship, when they're already there for a long time, they tend to just be shallow and not talk about anything. And I can resonate with that. Like when first few months of my relationship with Eli, I feel so nervous waking up in the morning and having that deep conversation. And the thing that I notice is that I just don't have anything to talk about. And it's hard to have a deep conversation when there's nothing that you want to say or share. But I've noticed when I start reading books, when I start listening to podcasts, meeting people, I just have so many new ideas and things that I want to talk about. And sometimes we don't even have enough time to share about those things. So we definitely, I'm so excited whenever we get that moment where we can sit down next to each other and share about new things, new experiences, new encounters that we had. And that actually creates a deeper bond and connection within each other. And a few things that you could actually talk about is having a bucket list. What are the things that you actually want to try and experience? What are your hopes? What are your dreams? What are the goals that you still want to achieve? And what are your fantasy? A lot of couples, they're very shy and uncomfortable talking about these things. And I think it's actually very important. It creates trust and stronger connection between the two of you if you establish having that time to go into deep conversation with each other. Last but not the least would be establishing goals together. Relationship really thrives when you work towards something bigger than yourself. May it be volunteering for a cause, doing some contribution. And really, one of the foundation of my relationship with Eli is that we both believe in self transformation. And we both have a goal of helping people, primarily here in the Philippines, to achieve their limitless potential. And that's why we co founded Emerge BH together. And I think that is really important for a relationship. If you want your relationship to thrive and to last, it would be so much better to do something together, to co-create a goal together. So I hope that this video is helpful for all of you guys and that you've learned one or two takeaways. And if you have comment, question, feel free to write it down in the comment section below, and hope to see you again in my next video. Thank you everyone and have a great day.